Tonight, we've got a good AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the New England Patriots. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Herbert to throw right away. And this intercepted on the first play of the game.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
They'll run here with Henderson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up.
That's good hard running right there on first and goal. That gets him down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
Henderson is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Stevenson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2, and it brings up fourth.
2 things to watch. First, his strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown, Patriots. Antonio Gibson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Patriots take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Gallis back out to send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, partner, not exactly the way they drew up the start of this one, but a chance to redeem themselves and hit the reset button here on their second possession.
And I do like that word that you just used, reset, right? In a lot of ways, it's just shaking off what happened before, starting fresh, almost like it's your first drive all over again. Go out and put your best foot forward.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that one complete downfield to Allen. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Allen! Keenan Allen, 65 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. For the extra point, Cameron Dicker. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. And some space here. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's May. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a first and 10. Looking to throw. May. Throw right side. Going to be taken in by Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Hunter Henry. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, Boy Gallis back out to send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Charger drive about to get going. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a first down.
Chargers first down. A gain of 12.
On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Rondé Gadsden, 46 yards. And the Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
It's a gain of 40. That's good for a Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Henderson now on first and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that game.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Throwing here is May. And he'll complete this to Gibson. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
That is caught. And the Patriots are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now the Patriots are going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On first down, it's Henderson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll throw with May. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Deion Henley. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational.